Hello, planner friends. So today is the day. It is the day that I'm gonna talk about my lineup for next year, and this is going to be a chaotic video. I am pretty sure because even though it's the middle of November, I am still a bit confused about what I'm gonna do next year. So just keep that in mind, I guess. But I just feel like this year, a lot of people in the community are a little bit like confused, or we are like jumping from one thing to the next in a short amount of time. I just feel like this year is kind of weird when it comes to planner lineups for next year. It's not that straightforward, at least it's not for me. So I know in one of my older videos, or maybe in multiple ones, I actually said that I'm only going to use one planner for next year. And I'm sure you can tell that it's not one planner that's on my desk. So we are going to talk about this stack and what's the plan and what are the planners that I don't have a plan for yet and what I'm thinking. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but if it's long, I'm sorry. And not on another topic, if you're wondering about this situation, you're probably not. But if you're wondering, I got married yesterday, so so that's that. But yeah, let's jump into the planners. So I think the easier or the easiest part are the planners that I know what I'm gonna do with. So I have this beautiful, gorgeous, amazing common planner. This is an A5 in caramel. This is a full year planner, so it's pretty chunky and beautiful. And this is going to be my catch-all planner. So this is going to be for everything. And the original plan was for me that after this year, where I used basically 10 different planners, and was feeling not great about that, that next year I'm going to use only one, which is going to be this one. You just saw that it's not gonna be this one only, but if all else fails, if nothing else works in my lineup, this is going to be the one planner that I'm gonna use, and everything else I'm just gonna leave. I hope I can do that, but that's the plan. So I'm just gonna, this is going to be the main planner in any case next year. And if and how I want to separate out different parts of my life into other planners, it's what I'm gonna talk about soon in this video. But if that does not gonna work next year, if it's not gonna work, I'm just gonna put everything back in here, and then it's pretty much done and easy. But I never had a printed, like a dated common planner before, so I'm excited to see how I'm gonna jab with this. And maybe I'm not gonna like it, I don't know, because now that the year is coming to a close, I'm kind of sad to let my Hobonichi cousin go. And I know that I was complaining about that planner for so long. And I'm still like stressed out about it, and it's still like very exhausting for me to fill it out, which I'm currently not doing anyways, so maybe that's why I'm missing it now. But I'm just not sure if I'm gonna be able to do pages in this one like I did in the cousin that I really loved. So that's just gonna, we're gonna see how it's gonna work. But I think this plan is beautiful and I can't wait to use it. And then we have another size that I'm gonna talk about that is very exciting, I would say, which is the B6. This is a planner that I tried this year for the first time. This is in Undated Common Planner, but this is now a size that I have in my lineup, and I started in July, and I bought this cover and I love it and I want to use it, so I had to get a B6 planner to put it in. So I got a Sterling Ink Common Planner in B6, which is this forest green, and this planner is currently my university planner. And I know I said in another video that that it is not really working for me to separate out university from all my other tasks, because it's like such a big chunk of my life. It kind of doesn't make sense to put it in a whole different planner. And then I just said that I got another one. Well, I mean, the thing that I said is true. It's hard, but on the other side, the thing is, I am graduating now, so I feel like that's gonna be like there's gonna be a lot to do, and it's gonna be like a very hectic time, and I'm gonna be like done around April or May or something at the latest. And so there is like two sides to this, right? So on one side, I feel like I kind of want a planner to just be able to put like everything university related, so that it's all in one place and not mixed up with other stuff, because it's going to be a very important and very hectic, stressful time. So I just feel like it just needs a home. But on the other side, I got this planner, and this is like a full year planner, and I don't know why I did get the full year, because I'm graduating in April or something. So what am I gonna do with the rest of these planners then? I should have just gotten the healthier one. But yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to set this up like for like a couple of months at the end of the year, so that it's set up and I can just use it, and then it's not like a big thing that I have to think about how to use it, you know? So then I think maybe these two are gonna work together. But if not, as I mentioned, if it's not gonna work, I'm just gonna put all the things that are in here into this one, and then it's gonna be just the one planner. Okay, and just to make it more complicated and that you have a reason to be mad at me, because to be honest, I would get it. So yeah, this is a Paper Test Designs B6. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. To be quite fair, I just really wanted this planner because this one has a layout that I never tried before. And let me show you. So it has a monthly for the month, and then it has a blank page, and then it has the first weekly, and then it has like blank space, and then it has blank pages, and then you have the next weekly, and then you have blank pages, and then you have the next weekly. So it's like quite like a different kind of setup. And if you watched any other video of me, basically, you always hear me complain about this type of layout because I never know what to do with it. I just don't like the schedule. I feel like it's not like, it's too narrow for me to write down stuff. It's just, I'm always struggling with this. And I love the Common Planner, so I got Common Planners and they have this layout, which is fine. I'm gonna do something with it, but I was always like, I don't really know how to use this because I do my scheduling like digitally, so I don't really need to schedule stuff on paper. It just stresses me out to know that I wrote something down into my schedule, that it's not gonna go that way because something happened or I don't wanna do it, or so it's just maybe it's just self-discipline. Maybe I should just learn to do stuff that I put in my schedule. Maybe that's it. Maybe I found the problem, but either way, it just bothers me and it's not very functional for me. So I was always like complaining about that schedule thingy and that weekly layout. And I mean, this one is like a whole different kind of thing. And I feel like this is kind of the perfect balance for me between a little bit of structure, but then like a lot of like free space to work with and to do my own thing. So I don't have the schedule, but I do have like the dated pages for the whole year. So I don't have to set up that much stuff. There is always like this little weekly thing where I can put events or whatever. And then I can just, put dailies, or I could put like trackers or whatever, So I kind of feel like this layout might be very intriguing and this might work better for me. But I don't know. Before I say this is gonna work better for me, I don't know if it's gonna work better for me because I never used this layout before, but I was like very intrigued to try it out. So now what I'm gonna do with this planner, I think I am gonna, at the beginning of the year, try out these two and see which one I like more, which one I gel more with. So I think there is like no question about, well, maybe I could use this as a university planner actually. However, I feel like this is too much space for university stuff. Okay, now I'm rambling on. I should have maybe decided what I want to use these planners for, but to be honest, I just can't. I just can't decide. I want to use all of them and I don't know what for, and I know it's bad, and I know it's like it's not great. Don't get me wrong. But also it's like my hobby, I just like to have stuff, like to play around with them. So I think once we're closer to the end of the year, I'm gonna be able to play around in these planners a bit and see which one I like more for what. But I was also thinking about maybe just selling some of these. We will see. But I do want to use them, so who knows? But yeah, so I think I said what I wanted to say. This is gonna be catch-all. This is going to be uni, and maybe this is going to be catch-all if this is not gonna work out. I think that's the plan. Okay, now let's move on because I have more. So this one is a Sweet Freckle Designs weekly planner, I think, weekly diary. This is undated, so I can use it whenever, so that's great. I already talked about this planner in another video. This is very likely going to be my social media and Etsy shop planner because it is undated, and there are times where I feel like I need a planner for that. I just want to map out my Instagram schedule, or map out my new release in my shop or whatever, and also just like for lists, for like ideas for YouTube videos or whatever. And so I feel like sometimes I just really need a planner, and I think this format is like perfect for that because it's not too much space, but there are a lot of notes pages, so that's gonna be that. So we have 4 at this point, and then I feel like I have like 2 like wild cards in this video. So first things first, this is my traveler's notebook, and I have this insert in here, which is an insert that I made myself, and I am selling this as a printable, and I'm selling it also as a physical product made to order. But I am obsessed with this insert currently. It is very easy to use, and so I already made like inserts for next year. So I have all of the inserts for like the whole year next year. So January to March, April, June, July, September, October, December. These are all like ready to go. So I feel like I'm gonna use these because I feel like this is just like a good like quick list for the day. It's very easy to just open it and be like, these are the top 3 things I want to do. Here is a sticker. Here are some things for morning. Here are some things for the afternoon. Here are some things for the evening. It is not a lot of space, so it's easy to fill out, and I just feel like this is like great for just the overview of the day. And then when I really wanna like plan out, okay, so for this one task I should do this and this and that, then that is when these planners come in play, where I can like really map out stuff, where I can list out all the different steps that it takes or whatever, you know. So this is just like I sit down in the morning with my coffee and let's think about what I want to do today, and that is what it is, and I like to use it, so I'm gonna continue to do that. And I also have this brain dump notebook in here that I haven't used for a while, but that I want to go back to. And this is literally just me just writing down anything and everything that comes to my mind. It's kind of like an inbox, and I'm saying kind of like because I also have this ring planner, and this is not set up yet. Currently it's a chaos in there, so it's not very representative of what it's gonna be like because I didn't have the time yet. But this I want to make my like kind of my reference planner, I feel like. So I want to make it like about my goals. So I made this 5-year goal plan insert, and I want to use this for like goal setting. And then I also have this goal maker insert thing by Paper Test Designs that I want to use for next year's goals. So this one is 5 years and this one is just 1 year, and so that is going to be a big chunk of this planner, like goals. And then I also want to put like other like kind of like, I don't even know, like reference stuff. And I know it probably doesn't say much to you, but I just feel like this, I want to make my hub and put like information about stuff. And I also have an inbox in here currently, but I'm not using this planner anyways. This is just like a remnant of of this planner when I used it like a year ago or something. But yeah, so I'm still figuring out the sections, but this is not going to be a planner that I want to use like daily. It's gonna be more like, oh, okay, what are my goals? What am I gonna do next month about my goals and such. So this is going to be like a side planner. I don't know if that makes sense, but so yeah, that's what this is gonna be. And that's it. That's it actually. So reference planner, this is just like a morning quick get it out of my head kind of thing. And then we have social media, and then we have my main ones basically. And there is like a little battle going on between the common planner and the Paper Test Designs, because of the size, I feel like, because A5 is what I'm using now as my cousin, but the cousin is different from the common planner, so I don't know if like an A5 blank page in here is gonna be too much for me or not. And if it's like that, then maybe the B6 is better for me, and we will see. This is just something that I need to like experiment with because I'm not sure which one is gonna work the best for me. So I'm glad that I have the option to switch if one of these is not working. So that's the lineup. A lot of beautiful planners. Yeah, so I'm actually very excited for 2024. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you might not know, but I am moving to the US next year, so that's gonna be an exciting thing to happen. I live in Germany currently, so it's gonna be a huge thing for me, and so I am very excited to see where next year takes me, and also to just try out a different stack of planners, to be honest. So let's hope that this goes well. And I guess that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I also have an Instagram if you want to follow me over there. It's gonna be in the description box as well. And other than that, I hope you have an awesome day and that we see each other very soon. Until then, bye!